These oranges are being decontaminated. At the University of Guelph, they have discovered a new chemical-free way to clean produce and protect consumers from things like Listeria and E. coli.
Certainly over the years, fresh produce has become the #1 cause of foodborne illness outbreaks, and E. coli 157 and lettuce is included in that.
This week, the Public Health Agency of Canada detailed an E. coli outbreak that started in November and made dozens of Canadians sick. Some illness was fatal. The E. coli infections were linked to romaine lettuce.
So some people can be quite mild and not even know that they really had an infection, and for a more minority of people, they can go on to more serious life-threatening conditions, including kidney failure and even death.
The symptoms for E. coli infection can also be confused with other stomach infections, so it's underreported, so there may be more Canadians that were impacted. So how does lettuce get contaminated with E. coli?
E. coli 157 resides in the gastrointestinal tract of cattle. What can happen is that when the manure is placed on land, when water gets contaminated and used to irrigate crops, these are sources of E. coli. Even animals roaming the fields and depositing what animals deposit causes E. coli to be deposited on the land, and that gets into the lettuce.
Contamination can also happen in the home, so safe food handling is key.
As they're preparing lettuce, maybe they didn't thoroughly clean the surface that they were using. It comes in contact with the raw meat or seafood.
E. coli has been found in the past few years in spinach, sprouts, and even flour. It can be hard to trace the source. The government says the risk from being infected from this outbreak in romaine lettuce is low for Canadians.
Lettuce has a shelf life of around 10 days, and therefore it's probably not in circulation. So when they say the risk is low, which they do, its likelihood it is low.
This food scientist believes the government should have provided more information.
It's very hard to trace back because you simply haven't got any what we call a smoking gun, a contaminated lettuce with that E. coli strain on it. You can't just come out and say there's E. coli outbreak linked to romaine lettuce and leave it at that.
In Guelph, their invention received an innovation award this week. They hope one day it can protect more Canadians. Alison Bushnick, Global News, Toronto.